iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts,
playlists, and listen live on the free iHeart app.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
You know, when I first saw all the ads for the floor, I love Rodger Corser, as you know, but I thought I've seen so many ads for it. When the show comes on, will it live up to the ads? And it certainly has. It's become the big breakout hit of Australian television. It's an interesting concept, trivia battles until one has total control of the floor, takes home $200,000, which I think is happening next week. Rodger Corser, hello.
Here he is.
Good morning, everyone.
When does someone win $200,000?
On Monday. Next Monday.
Next Monday.
That's why he's in here.
You know,
No, he likes us. That's why he's in here.
well, can I just stop for a second? I'm mesmerised. I haven't been into the new studios. Oh, my God, you guys are posh now.
Look at the view we have.
Oh, my God, this view across Sydney is ridiculous.
I know.
I mean, you've lost your roots, the old WS out the west of Sydney. you know, how posh are you now, looking over the top end of town? Looking over the top end of town.
We encompass Sydney. We encompass.
We embrace all types,
We,
Rodger.
when I was a kid, you see that grey building down there? Amanda hates when I say this story. See that grey building down there? With the little, So on a school excursion in 1979, I went along to there. That's where 2SM used to be. And that's where I wanted to be in radio.
But even the way you said down there.
Well, yeah, look, it's on the 16th floor. Roger's saying we've changed. What happened to you? You used to be an actor. Now you're a game show host. What's happened?
Mate, I'll sing, I'll dance, I'll do bar mitzvahs. I don't care.
Have you enjoyed this new experience? Because it's a new skill set.
It is, and Amanda, you know, it is. But I that's kind of what I've done. I started in rock bands all those years ago. Did a musical, and it was like, oh, there's a gig here. Yeah, I can do it. And I think Aussie actors, especially compared to maybe US and UK, it's like, can you do this? Can you skateboard? Can you horse ride? Yep. I can do everything. And you sort of like you fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
So
I loved you being a dentist in Puberty Blues. You faked being a dentist.
I was a hairy-armed 1970s
Loved
dentist, no glove dentist.
A no glove dentist. They were the days. Autoclave what? You know what I love also, though, on the floor? Some of the really niche specialty subjects that people have. What are some of the weirder ones?
Isn't
there one on fruit?
Food. That's the least weird ones. I think it was like the kitchen drawer. I was just like, what? That's really what you're specialising in?
But people go in with their own specialty, but they have to come up against other people and have to compete with other people's specialties.
Yeah, and so I think a good general knowledge is good, as opposed to being great in your own category, like a mastermind or something like that. Because you know, you can get randomly chosen to play, and then you got to pick one of your neighbours to play in their category. So you need to know. And what's been great, I love this show. I have not gotten as much feedback, for any show except this one. It's because people are watching the same screen. Which seems weird. When we grew up in the 90s and the 80s, and everyone did that. It's weird because the kids are taking the AirPods out of their ears. They're they're putting their phones and their iPads down, and the family is having this kind of communal kind of the experience watching the one screen, and because they're all yelling out the answers, and the primary school kids can kick their parents' butts, and everyone's going, wow, it's amazing. The whole family's watching. Like, yeah, that's what television used to be.
It's what it used to be.
It's a pretty elaborate set. Where do they film it?
Amsterdam.
It's in Amsterdam.
Did you select that?
I was like, yeah, it was in my contract. It's like, I was like, oh, that's pretty dangerous for someone that's come from my background. It's like, you won't get me out of the cafe or something.
So how do they get what do they fly the contestants over there?
It's a lot of expats.
Yeah, right.
So I think your 20s and 30s, they find them over there, and then obviously because we want to have a cross section, of everyone in this country. So you get maybe your old cocky farmer from WA or something like that.
Gets a holiday to Amsterdam.
He gets on holiday, so he gets flown over.
Because it's so expensive to make a show like that. Mm-hmm. They call them the shiny floor shows, I guess. Those sets are so expensive. Does everyone do the same show there?
Yeah, it's like, so the US have got a different set with Rob Lowe. Obviously, Rob wants a different set. In Ireland, I think that's because it's a tax break over there. But every other European country, because the Dutch are actually really prolific of making shows.
Right.
Like Endemol and John de Mol, they've made Big Brother and every
Well, they came up with Married at First Sight, didn't they?
And even
MasterChef,
the Traders,
I think?
Yeah, all those different things that all come from Holland. And they've got a studio city, probably a half an hour away from the guts of Amsterdam there. So... they just make telly. And so we walked in and all their floor crew, all their everything, and we shot it in a week.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we get in there. We have one tech day, and we walk through the set and one tech, and boom, you're into it.
There you go.
And I'm assuming there'll be a second series. You're insisting on it.
Well, we haven't been told yet.
Okay.
Oh, it's been such a blockbuster hit. How can it not be?
Yeah, that's true. And you haven't spiraled in Amsterdam. You didn't end up in a canal or anything like that.
No. Because it was probably good that it was 20 minutes away. So
Yeah.
we went in
fingers
one
in
day with the
dikes.
producers, and they took us around. There's this strange area where there's these small doors and windows. And
Yeah, it's
things.
funny about that. And then they escorted you back home again.
very quickly.
So off you go, Roger. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you to win the $200,000, not you.
No,
that'll be on
we're
Monday.
down to our last 9 contestants on Monday. Yeah.
And you're doing a trivia thing tonight at Ramsgate. Is that
That's
true?
where my kids play footy.
Right.
So it's we had it. We didn't have it last year, but we're having it this year, and we sold out.
Okay.
As we sold.
Are you the trivia host?
I'm the trivia host.
Nice.
No, he's just going
Hostess
along.
with the mostest.
He's going
Just
along,
gonna go
serving the
along.
drinks.
So go up and bother Rodger Corser. Roger, it's so great to see you.
I'll see you down at Bunnings.
Of course. That's what
Is
I
that
run
where you
into.
catch up?
That's Roger and I always in the
When
chain.
you're not in Amsterdam, you're in Bunnings.
The floor ends Monday, Channel 9, 9 now, 7:30. Roger Corser, thank you.
Thanks, guys.